They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in a world full of plain, be a little bit different. You and me are strolling through the Walmart. You throwing Minecraft toys in the art cart. I start noticing some caring and staring. She questioning why you ain't talking, questioning how I parent. And it's apparent she comparing her kids to mine. But I'm rolling with a diamond that was differently designed. And I'm doing my best, so do your best to mind your business. Cause I can get just as loud as my kid. And his mama will too, she'll drill you with the right hook. And we won't care who's watching, we don't care how it might look. We beefing it. And I'll too if you beefing with him. Cause as long as he ain't speaking, we'll be speaking for him. Yeah. They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me, and gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in a world full of plain, be a little bit different. I'm cool with you hating on tight clothes and running from haircuts. It's fine, we don't like those. We hate bumblebees and we hate the mosquitoes. And he hates big crowds, and I don't like people neither. I need to write a song we can play when we're sad, because I know you love music just like Dad. And I had 4 years to try to figure this out and try to learn what this whole spectrum thing is about. I came out understanding that I'll never understand. All I can do is try to be a better man and hold your hand through life when it gets crueler. Cause you're not like them, you're a little bit cooler. They call it autism, I just call you awesome. You're a wildflower, I love watching you blossom into something greater than what they'll ever be. You're gonna shine much brighter than what they'll ever see. And every word you speak means the world to me. It gets you one step closer to a world that sees all the joy you bring when you don't try to fit in a world full of plain, be a little bit different. A little bit different. A little bit different, a little bit different, a little bit different, a little bit different, a little bit different. Love you, baby.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Can everybody hear me all right? How am I sounding? Do I sound good, everybody? I'm hoping that I fixed my mic sound for now. It should sound a-okay. One second here. Sounds great this way. Perfect. I like that. So, we got some shit to talk about. So, everybody knows about what had happened with the Four Brothers podcast. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad everyone's on their necks. But I feel as if people are forgetting a certain someone that also needs to be addressed fully, and that is Uncle Dubb. This all started because Uncle Dubb went in that chat and decided to state about this man's daughter getting a finger in her ass. That girl is 16, 17 years old. I think 16. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Now, that does not excuse Jordan. Jordan, you decided to use that comment from Uncle Dubb to fuel your anger towards Gotcha Man and said the things you said about Gotcha Man's son. Now, before you even talked about Gotcha Man's son, y'all was like, oh, we shouldn't talk about kids. We don't talk about kids, blah, 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 blah. But then you go and talk about someone's child. Now, Uncle Dubb, you went on Triple T's channel. I was there. I was present. I was actually on the panel during this time. You come on. You apologize. But what you said was, I'm sorry to the people that it offends and that's bothered by what I said. But here, check this out. And started talking about your radio station and a show that you have coming up. That's not an apology. And then in my comments, you decided to try to flip what you said as is, oh, I was saying it as, let's just stop the drama and focus on the music. Bro, you know damn well that's not what you was saying. You was promoting your shit during an apology on Triple T's channel, period. And you do it all the time. You promote your radio everywhere you go, no matter what. Every time you're on a panel, you're saying it. So no, your apology wasn't fucking real. And no one's asking you to apologize to fucking Jordan. But what I am telling you is that not even to the families that hear the shit. Apologize to his fucking daughter. His daughter isn't on Four Brothers podcast. His daughter did nothing to you. Like, bro, you want to try to defend yourself with talking shit and threatening me on top of that. Oh, you're going to respect me in my face. No, the fuck I'm not. You're a piece of shit. And I would say it to your fucking face. Ain't nobody scared of your 5'7" having ass. Go dress up like the Joker and make your terroristic threats again. Why don't you? Like, come on now. And I'm gonna hopefully this phone will pick this up. This is one of his voice messages to me, by the way.
I really don't understand what you're saying because I don't speak gayese. So if you can find an interpreter to send me these messages, maybe I'll be able to comprehend what you're talking about.
My guy, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You do the gay voice really fucking well. And when I got that voice message from you, all the guys at the work site heard it. And they all said the same thing, that you sound really gay. And as I told you in the voice message, you sound really good at being gay, so you should probably hit up Ryan Upchurch and Hosier, because they about that life. They always talking about that gay shit. So you want to pump pumpkins, we'll go over there and pump your pumpkins. Fucking weirdo. Now, everyone's so focused on Jordan. I agree, his stay on his neck. 100%. You do not talk about a child with autism. That's why I played Jack Gaspard's song for the beginning of the stream. Because autism, I've explained in my last stream, runs in my family. I've witnessed this in a personal experience with my family. Now, I'm not gonna sit here, I'm not bashing anybody. But when you threaten me and try to silence me because I'm coming at you for what you did and telling you to take responsibility and be an adult, and that I've lost respect for you because of the things that you said, and you go and threaten me and tell me I'm going to respect you, that you're going to make me respect you. Yeah, no. You're shit on my list. I don't give a fuck about less respecting him. So fuck Uncle Dubb. He can suck Ryan Upchurch's dick all he wants. Because in the end of the day, he's just another Ryan. Prove me I'm wrong. And running around like the Joker, doing terroristic threats, saying the shit about the. This is the whole deal. Okay, four brothers run a podcast, run a plumbing business. Uncle Dubb is a musician, independent musician, trying to bump a fucking independent radio, backing independent music, which means his face is everything. So whatever comes out that man's mouth sponsors FO 100 and anybody that fucks with that radio. Period. That's how marketing works. That's how business works. That's why Ryan Upchurch ain't getting no motherfucking business. Nobody wants to work with him because of all the shit he acted like online. So no, fuck Uncle Dubb. I'm tired of it. Just because we like his music, somebody likes his music, or I don't give a fuck. No, he's a piece of shit just as well as Jordan is. He said some disgusting things about a fucking underage girl. No regular fucking man talks like that about an underage girl. I said the same shit about Psychobabble Rap. And I'm saying it now about Uncle Dubb. Nobody in their goddamn right mind that even has a daughter would ever think of that about a fucking 16-year-old girl. The fuck is wrong with you? And if anybody isn't going to speak up on it, that's fine. I fucking will. That's where I'm at with it. It's fucked up. Period. Jordan, you're just as fucked up for picking on a fucking autistic child. You're fucking disgusting. That is fucking vile. Both of you, Uncle Dubb and Jordan, to talk like that about any child. You should be, oh my God, your parents should be slapping the dog shit out of both of you. And like I told you, Dubb, ain't nobody afraid of your empty ass little fucking threats. Ain't nobody scared. Oh, I committed an armed robbery, I dressed up like Joker and decided to terroristic threat people. Oh, yeah, okay. And anybody that remembers, and this is why I said Stone Dad is coming fucking back. Y'all thought you could shut me the fuck up? No, I'm tired of this fucking weird shit. And then y'all want to push it on me. Nah. We got this. I got this shit in a bag, bro. I handled PBR, I will handle Dubb, and I will handle Jordan. Jordan's already pretty much handled. They've already deleted everything they could fucking try to delete because they're fucking pussies. Should have thought about that before you're running your fucking mouth on the internet. Period. What, Ryan Upchurch ain't coming to save your fucking business? Huh. Who would have fucking thought? Maybe because he needs to save his own. And you know what? Keep reporting channels. Keep reporting videos. That's just going to make us louder. It's not hard to make another account. I can do that all day. But what pisses me off is everyone's so focused on Jordan, and no one even thought to really bring up Dubb. That's disturbing. This man talked sexual about a underage girl. Not meaning him doing something to the girl. Obviously not. It was more towards, oh, her boyfriend has his finger up her ass. Either way, there's no reason a 50-year-old man needs to even think like that about a fucking 16-year-old girl. Never. And then you want to, oh, well, they wouldn't leave me alone. They kept talking about me. Well, the only reason you know that they're talking about you is because you're in their channel. Talk shit, they're gonna talk shit back. Duh. And then you go and run your mouth about his daughter, which then puts Gotcha Man's child in a fire lane, pretty much. What's up, Grizz? Shout out, Grizz. People give a pass to Dubb because he's an artist. Facts. That's exactly what it is. Just as Ryan gets one. Yep. 100%. That's exactly what the fuck's going on. No. 100%. And it's fucked up. No. Just because he's a fucking artist doesn't make him special. He's still a fucking human being that is still wrong in every which angle. There's not one way you can make that sound right. I don't care how upset or how mad you were. There's not a damn reason you need to talk about somebody's daughter like that. And I know damn well everybody in this chat, if you had a daughter and some man talked about your daughter that way, what would you do? What would you do if that was your daughter being talked about? I know what I would do. But see, nobody's thinking like that. Everyone's skipping the fuck over what Uncle Dubb said. Because they're so focused on Jordan. Why? Why isn't the attention on both? That's what I want to know. Why is the focus not on both of them? They both said fucked up things about a fucking child. They both are just as guilty as the other. Why are we trying to give a pass to somebody and skip over it? Or just lightly talk about it and say, oh, well, you know, I don't approve of what Uncle Dubb said, and then just go on about Jordan. Like, no. Ream his fucking ass just as hard. You want to ream Jordan for it? Ream him just as well. Nobody had a problem reaming fucking Johnny Gobble's ass for fucking Kansas Rebel Man's kid. Well, this is the same situation. Somebody's kid. Because the one child isn't young and has autism. Not saying it makes a difference, but that's the real reason why. At the end of the day, though, still not a good enough excuse for me not to skip over it. To just skip over it. That is an artist. Or trying to be an artist, I should say. Which means he's out here around other people and our children and all these things. And this is what our children will be watching. Is that what you want your child to watch? Dub? I wouldn't. Not a day in my motherfucking life. What's up, Meg? What's up, Menace? Blue-eyed. Hello. Let's see. Who else is up in here? Sorry, I'm going on my rant, so I didn't really say hi to everybody. Grism, Christopher. There was Tanya. Jeffrey. What's up, everybody? If kids are off limits, then kids are off limits, period. Facts. It doesn't matter. There's no special reason or anything. Kids are, period, off limits. Shouldn't even be a thing. Deb has been quiet to the past day or so. I mean, he wasn't quiet in my DMs or my comment section. He's out there in the comments. Beverly Howard's comments. Few others. He's mainly on Facebook. But the fact is, this man decided, because I pointed it out to him. After I now put this in perspective, just a few days ago, I hit him up because I seen his fucking Facebook. So anybody that knows me knows I never really liked Uncle Dubb. Never really had a problem with him, but I didn't like him. But I messaged him asking him if he's really suing Ryan Upchurch. She sent the paperwork. I said, cool. Good shit. Ream his ass. He deserves it. And that's where I left it. Then I found this shit out, so I called it out on him. So I can't get behind that. I'm a dad. No, that's wrong. And then I started making it on comments saying, hey, Jordan's not just the focus, so is Uncle Dubb, this, that, the other. Well, he decided to finally comment and try to threaten me with his open threats, which now only made me want to speak more. You threaten me? Well, keep on threatening, because I'm going to keep on fucking talking. And that's where we are. Now, I know I put both of them in the thing, the thumbnail, which both of them are guilty. However, we already know what the one is doing. They're deleting everything, trying to hide like little bitches. They got fucked on the internet. Literally. Fucked up. They lost hard. And Mr. Ryan Upchurch wasn't there to stand behind them like they thought. They learned real quick. However, that pressure was never put on Uncle Dubb. That's why I'm here. I might not have the most viewers and never claim to. I will never claim to have big views and big power. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. My voice is fucking loud. Boy, am I going to be a loud one. Because if I don't see people standing up for this, then I have a lot of fucking questions to a lot of people. My question is, what if that was your daughter? Period. What if that was your daughter he was talking about? Would you be doing the same exact thing, just keeping it hush and not saying a fucking word? Because I highly fucking doubt it. So if you're not willing to do that if it was your daughter, why the fuck are you willing to do it if it was someone else's? Protect our children mean all children, not just your children. All children need to be protected. Period. And if you don't agree with that, feel free to come up and I will drop you the link and you can feel free to come and argue that with me if you want to. But however, I still stand on 10 on it. All children, not just your children. All children need to be protected and stood up for. They don't have the voice like we do. That's our job as adults, to be their voice, to protect them, to lead them, to teach them. I'm over this shit. I'm completely over it. I'm not okay with any of this shit. It's fucking wild that this many people are so fucking quiet about this. They're so fucking loud about Jordan now, but they're so damn quiet about Uncle Dubb. That's crazy. So you know what? I'll be that voice. I'm going to be the one loud as fuck. I don't care. I've dealt with repercussions of doing this exact same thing. When I did it with PBR, guess what? All the Creek Squad and everybody went after me and made false accusations on me. Guess what? Look where I'm at now. Still doing the same damn thing. You ain't hearing no weird shit about kids coming out my motherfucking mouth. But all these fucking weirdos have something to say about children. Why? Why is it our first go-to to fucking children? Oh, Meg, I can explain that one for you. She said Dubb should have kept his mouth shut about Jordan's daughter. What was the point of him saying what he did anyways? His excuse was they kept talking about him. Yo, what up, JT? Shout out to JT Films, man. Doing great with his videos and his photography. And, man, keep doing that shit, bro. But the fact is I find it really fucking weird. Like I said before, everyone's so loud about this guy right here. Everyone's got something to say. But ain't nobody got something to say about this one. Why is that? I have a problem with that. Both of them are just guilty. But this one was talking sexual about a child. That doesn't excuse this one for talking about an autistic child. But either way, the noise about this one should be the same about this one. This motherfucker said what he said, then went on lives to say his fake ass apology, then promote his fucking radio. But everyone's harping on this guy about his apology. They're both doing the same fucking thing. The only difference is he's trying to save his business. He's trying to plug it. Facts. Me personally, I'm not gonna. I know what it's like to be accused of shit that I'm not. I do not have the proof to say that he is anything. What I do have is that he talked about this man's daughter getting a finger in her ass by her boyfriend, and she is 16. He is 50. No, not in any life is that okay to do at all. And that's what started this whole bullshit anyway. If this man would have shut his fucking dick sucker and shut the fuck up, this man wouldn't have said what he said about Gotcha Man's kid. This one triggered him to talk. He seen Gotcha's name and he flew out of his fucking mouth. Doesn't excuse what the fuck he said. He's still a piece of shit because you know what? You still fucking decided to say, hey, this shit about a child, an autistic child at that, just because you want to hit somebody in their weak spot because you think that that's what we do on the fucking internet. But again, if that guy right here would have shut his fucking mouth for one fucking time, where would we be? Right. But how many of y'all are having that same energy when it comes to this situation? That's the problem. We all feel that way about our daughter. We need to be feeling that way about every child. So I invite everybody, just as loud as you were about this guy, do the same with this one. If we aren't, then what kind of people are we? Worse is uncle apologized to chat, but not the daughter. Right. And that was his big angle. He was like, oh, I'm not apologizing to you. I don't want your apology, bro. You didn't do shit to me but threaten me, and I don't give a fuck about your empty fucking threats. You're 50 fucking years old and 5'6". Like, get out of here. I am 6'4" and almost 200 pounds. I'm not worried about you. Ain't nobody afraid of you. But the fact is that he didn't apologize to that daughter. And after his apology, he talked about promoting his fucking radio. That's all it was a promotion. It wasn't even an apology. To be honest, I think 4 fucktards were looking for an excuse to go after Gotcha. I also think so too. But doesn't excuse what he did. That's the fucking problem. I'm not accusing anyone, but some are just simply pimping a situation for attention that Dubb won't bring them. I'm confused, Menace. But this is my problem. And this is what frustrated me the most, especially seeing on Facebook. And then after this motherfucker decided to threaten me, acting like I'm going to shut the fuck up about it. Nah, I'm going to be louder now. I said what I said, and I mean exactly what I said. Facts. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. How many people are actually going to watch it? Probably nobody. And that's fucked up. That's the fucking problem. If we are going to be country rap as a genre, and we're going to take those morals and that moral compass, it shouldn't matter about views. It matters about what's wrong and what's right. And somebody got to be able to stand up for that. And that's where I invite everybody to do. Fuck this Adam Calhoun or Ryan Upchurch or this person or that. Fuck all that bullshit. Right versus wrong. Good versus evil. After this Charlie Kirk shit, haven't we learned that we're in a war already? Good versus evil. People want to silence people. That's what we've learned. I'm done being quiet. And I invite everyone else to stop being quiet. Because when you're quiet about things like that, makes it look kind of fucking weird. From my own perspective, I don't know about y'all's perspectives. I'm not going to be the judge for you. But in my perspective, if you're quiet about something like that, that's fucking weird. And I will not respect it. So, Uncle Dubb, I will never respect you. Ever. Jordan, I will never respect you. Johnny Gobble, we already know I don't respect you. That won't ever happen. Ever. Not a day in my motherfucking life. But for valid fucking reasons. They're shitty fucking people. Now, I will put this up because I am a person about receipts. So, first one would be right here. Beverly said, I thought Dubb had been canceled like 1 million times. Dubb goes, I'm like an Apple subscription. Don't leave your Cash App unlocked. I said, and yet you think people are going to respect you or want your business. So this is where he goes, you can do whatever you want on here. To my face, you'll respect me. I can guarantee that. Thank you, babe. I said, telling the truth is respectful. As I tell Ryan, if you are butthurt over truth, then take a hard look at yourself. I also have no respect for anyone who talks about another person's kids online. There's no reason for it. And then I brought up, which you acting like this shows that you really don't care about your apology was only to plug your radio. As a father of 2 daughters, I can't respect it at all. So, now on this post, we got comments. So Matthew Cooper, shout out Matthew Cooper from the console. So I had a lot of respect for Uncle Dubb, but he knew better. He never should have mentioned the dude's daughter. We don't punch down. Kids are never to be in the mix. They should never have anything to do with internet beef. And he says, "This is legit two men who let the internet go to their heads, and here we are. I used to support Jeremy Garner, aka Uncle Dubb, 1,000,000%. He should not have said what he said, and he knows better. So for that, Dubb needs to apologize. And I mean for real, not just advertising the damn radio show. And also, as hard as we all defended Dubb after Ryan called him names like crackhead and the R word, he should already know we don't play with this shit. And Jordan's just a piece of shit how easily he said what he said and doubled down. Bro's a whole ass bitch." I said, Matthew Cooper, I agree 100%. Jeremy goes, "It's a little too early in the morning for me to be waking up and reading what people are telling me I should be doing or saying. I apologize 3 different times, and me saying shit about FO 100 wasn't a tell your mama and your daddy shameless plug. It was a way of saying, fuck all this drama, get back to what's important, the genre and the music. I asked them dudes several times to quit disrespecting me, and they kept on doing it. I don't owe any apologies to the person that made this post. Why he's taking Justin and Chop is beyond me. It must be seeking some attention. This is about all you're going to get from me. And James Woods, which is not my name, all that talk sounds nice, but trust me, bro, in person, you be quiet as a church mouse." I said, "I take to spread awareness, tell all that are discussing the matter. I don't want an apology from you, but what I do want is you not to be bringing up people's children on your YouTube views." Matthew told him, "I don't know why they're tagged. I know the convo I was having, and I wouldn't be quiet at all. I speak to you every single time I see you. I've never had a problem with you. As a matter of fact, I defended you with that shit with Ryan. So don't bring it here. I posted my feelings on it and tagged you out of respect because you don't speak about a man and not direct it at them. I don't hate you. I am just upset about how this went down. You simply leave kids out of it. It was wrong, and the apology came off disingenuous, in my opinion. Leave kids out of it, period. You knew better, so do better. I was tagged. I commented my feelings. You don't owe me shit. We can't hold one accountable for the words towards kids and not hold you equally as responsible. Shout out Matthew Cooper. If y'all can't beef on the internet without making fun of or talking shit on kids, then stay off the internet. It's that simple." And then I said, "I don't hate you. I don't like what you said. As for attention, we all want attention. You as an artist in a radio needs attention. Me as a content creator wants attention. And guess what? The tags worked. It got your attention. We all need to understand that when we put ourselves on the internet, it allows people to talk about us. Don't like it, don't listen to them, or don't be on the internet. But to go at someone's child is a big no." So that's how that conversation went. So he was being a smartass on Beverly's post. And I called him out for his bullshit. What up, Menace?
Yo, what up, man?
What up? But this is why I wanted to put awareness to this shit. Yeah, that's Beverly Howard's Facebook that was on. Yes, Christopher. I wouldn't call it. I don't think he was going at her. I think he was just being a smartass, but he was going at me and mine. And that's when Matthew Cooper was like, "Hey, don't go at anybody like you did this shit. Like, be a fucking
shout out
man."
to Matt Cooper, bro.
Yeah, Matt Cooper's the dude. He might be actually popping up here shortly.
Hey, look, man. So I've been listening to what you've been speaking on, and I couldn't agree 100% more with you. Because here's the thing, bro. and this is kind of how I look at it. If Dub would have said what he said, okay, online, in person to that child, right, to that 16-year-old girl, okay,
Right.
you can't tell me for a single second that every dad in this motherfucker would stab that motherfucker, bro. But because it's online, it seems to not be as important. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's weird because like motherfuckers are like, hey, I'm not gonna get views, so I'm not gonna speak on it. And that
Right. And look, I'm not accusing anybody of that, but that is definitely a fact of why so much attention has been brought to Jordan and not Dub. I mean, for fuck's sake, like you said, bro, if Dub would have never said that shit about dude's daughter, dude might never have said that shit about Gotcha Man's child.
Yo, Menace, what we're talking about in this comment does not go hand in hand. Or what would happen if you made a stream about Dub saying what he said?
Okay, rephrase the question because I'm getting fucking confused by the comment on the screen.
I said, based on this comment right here, does this not pretty much self-explanatory? What we're just already talking about how views like
a
you're not gonna get
1,000%.
with him. You're not gonna get him. People are already like, hey, he's fucking great.
Facts, bro.
They already know he's a weirdo.
But here's the thing, though. And look, I have to have faith to think that the majority, at least, like 90% of the fathers that are taking part in this at all would be that way in real life. Like if you fuck with their 16-year-old daughter and said, hey, I want to see
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you would at very least you getting jumped, dog.
I mean, all right. Like he never, and like even though his words weren't him doing it himself, it's still the fact that it's in his head. Somebody doing it to a 16-year-old. You know what I mean? Like
that's super alarming, bro.
Right. And I just, as a father of two daughters and a stepdaughter, I can't get behind it.
You know, let me put my air quotes up. As an artist, you know what I'm saying? What you say online in a chat room reflects on you in real life, bro. So look, you can hide behind, oh, I was just kidding. I said it online as a troll. Bitch, no, you weren't. That's a 16-year-old child. You're fucking weird, dude.
Hey, you know what? That's what Cycle Dabba Rap said too. I said it as a troll.
Well, he got caught fucking.
Yeah, we already know what happened. Yeah, see, that's my point. That's my point. Exactly. Thank you for making my fucking point. Fucking people are fucking weirdos, bro. And this is what I mean. And this is why I made Stone Dad, was to point out these fucking weirdos. And then I got interrupted because of fucking Patty Lynn. And now look at where we're at. I got fucking trolled right back into this shit to say, hey, look, you're going to be the only one to speak on it.
Yeah. And I agree, Meg. There's no way you can spin that as a troll, bro. Like, you are a grown-ass fucking man, bro. You are somebody's grandfather.
Right.
And look, by no means am I excusing anything that this Jordan piece of shit did or said.
Nope.
Like,
not at all.
But to be honest, if I'm gonna address the two, I'm picking Dub every time because you know what? In my opinion, I look, I don't like Ryan Upchurch. I never have from the very fucking beginning. I'm not gonna attach myself to some shit like that, bro.
Right.
And yes, look, what he said is foul. It's disgusting as fuck. But at the end of the day, what Dub said poses some kind of threat and danger to children, dude.
Right. And that's the thing. That's why I made it protect our children. That's why I put that on here. It's because like a lot of people fail to realize that, and I'm not saying that he's a chomo or predator or anything like that. But psychology experts have already tested this theory out. If you are open to thinking about a underage child in engaged activity like that, you have these sort of symptoms as a predator would have. You just don't act on them.
Yeah, facts, bro. Because there's no planet in this entire fucking universe to where that a grown ass man could think that kind of shit is okay, bro.
No, especially when it has children.
That's same with this Jordan dude. He has kids too.
Yeah, they both have kids.
It's shameful,
it's disgusting. Man. It's fucking disgusting. What's up, 2 girls, 1 pod?
Is that Lacey?
Might be Lacey, or it might be Lacey. It might be the other one.
Well, what up to y'all, man? I see y'all catching doves. Y'all go get it, man.
Yeah, they getting it.
They're good folks.
It's Melissa. Okay.
Right, okay. Well, she just as cool.
They're all cool.
Shit, cooler than me.
Girls, 1 pod. But
look, to say he's a chomo is wild. Like, okay, look, okay. I'll say this. To say he's a chomo without physical proof, that's just a no-go for me.
Right? I can't do it.
However, by what he has said and what he has portrayed himself to be, right, projected, it's a good indication for me that where I need to start putting up my spidey sense, like something wrong with this dude.
Because no normal man, regular man, especially a father,
facts,
even in an anger outburst, doesn't put, oh, let's talk about a teenage girl that way. It's just not it's not a normal thought process. Like, I might go say, fuck, I'm gonna fuck your mom or some shit, but I'm definitely not gonna go talk about your daughter. Like,
well, for the record, I am still gonna fuck Mocon's sister. And yes, she is a grown ass fucking adult, Mocon. So get over yourself, you piece of shit. Sorry, I had to say that.
Hey.
I'm just saying he said shit about my sister. Bro, this is not even the same fucking thing. Your sister's a fucking 20-some-year-old adult, bro. This is kids involved.
Yeah. And that's the problem, is like, and that's why I felt some type of way, because I was like, you know what? I'm happy that everyone's uniting over the whole Jordan, right? Everyone is. It's actually really cool to see. No, there's people that don't like each other that are actually uniting and going, standing up for what's right. But at the same time, y'all should be just as loud about that.
Listen, I heard somebody say it best last night. I'm not going to say who or where, but the exact words were, if you're going to call it out, be consistent. If you're going to call this out, you got to call that out. Well, listen, the same works for both sides, bro.
Yep.
I'll be right back in 1 second.
You definitely have to call out everything. Like, you can't just, and that includes yourselves. I mean, if you find yourself doing something and someone calls you out and was like, hey, you kind of fucked up right there. We're all fucking humans, man. We're gonna fuck up. But what you do, if you were to take that advice and then go and be like, yo, hey, I admit it, I was fucked up. I apologize for anybody that felt any type of way about what I said or what I did. I'm not gonna do this shit again. I feel really, really actually bad about this, and leave it at that. You know what I mean? They don't make excuses. They don't, oh, well, I was angry, or my radio station, FAFO 100. Like, no.
None of radio station is dog shit.
Like, let's be real. A real apology is just straight up the apology and you owning your bullshit.
Yeah, you don't get to advertise like your profit margin on something you're sorry for, bro. That's not how that works.
Right. That's what I was. And he was like, "Oh, see, and then his whole excuse, "Oh, I wasn't trying to market my radio. I was just saying let's focus on the music." No, the fuck you wasn't, Britt. You're a fucking liar. You knew damn well you do it all the time. Every live that you pop in, you're fucking popping your fucking FAFO 100, and everyone's like, "Yeah, fuck your radio."
Honestly,
Like,
though, like we're raising an autistic child that has drunken alcohol, fetal syndrome, whatever the fuck it is, and like 9 other fucking syndromes. Not our blood child, but her sister's child. You know, right?
right.
Which one? However, I could have went live and been like, "Oh, fuck you, Jordan, you piece of shit." But you know what? At the end of the day, I know my kid is smarter than that guy. So I don't care.
You know, most of them
Dub,
autism.
you're trying to imagine things that are just terribly disgusting, bro. Like
Yeah,
you might need to go talk to somebody.
for real. Now, I mean, autism, right? Autism is a fuck, man. Like I was saying on my other stream, my brother's autistic and has Fragile X syndrome. And that man, he saved my life. All he did was
Look,
come into my room and he saved my
a
life.
lot of a lot of people look at autism, I think, the wrong way. I think autism is looked at like a downfall.
It's a superpower.
It really is.
The
I
way
feel
they
like
can hyper
instead
focus
of
and the way how strong they can be, like, dude,
right,
go try to fight an autistic kid. Try to fight him.
I feel like it's more.
Beefy as fuck.
It's not necessarily that you're slow or lacking in certain subjects. It's that you're just so much more advanced at other ones that you don't necessarily pay attention to the basic ones that we need to function.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I know one of my brother's friends. He's autistic too. He's one of his. They went to school together. No joke. You could take a package of toothpicks. Let's say there's 100 of them in there. You could take whatever number you want out of them bitches, and then throw them all over the floor. This kid would scan that floor with his head just once or twice, and then tell you exactly how many were in that box.
Yeah. Bro, there's autistic children that can literally hear a song one time and play it back key for key on any
Right.
instrument, bro.
Yep.
That is a fucking superpower.
Right. So
What you smoking on, big dog? What you smoking on?
Hey. We know.
I got some of them blueberry biscuits, my boy.
Blueberry biscuits.
It literally actually smells exactly like blueberries too. It's fucking amazing.
That shit's on fire. But no, like, that's the thing. A lot of people have this misunderstanding about autism because I don't know, they're just not around it enough to understand it. But
well, that's because honestly, that's because
still not like he tried to use. Oh, we're gonna do that school and have a specialist come talk to us so we can know how to understand. Motherfucker, you don't need to know how to treat them better. You treat them like a regular fucking human being, bro.
But hear me out though. It's because the majority of grown adults are so uncomfortable with something that they're not used to, and they're threatened by it. So that grown ass man sees that child and he's threatened by that, bro.
Right.
Because he just simply doesn't understand it.
Yeah.
And that's why.
And that's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. If you really put it together, you know what I mean? Like, you think about that. That's crazy as fuck.
What's wild to me though is this Jordan dude is a literal nobody, bro. A literal fucking nobody.
Yo, can I say that it is a heavier mental health issue than the autism itself?
Facts. That's
can exactly I just
where I was getting at. That's exactly where I was getting at. Oh shit, that's so true.
I'm just fucking saying, like, that's just a whole nother health hazard right there and mental health right there.
Look, being a lonely, untalented motherfucker that nobody knows is a heavy boulder to carry on your shoulder, sir.
Yeah, man, this shit's crazy. And yo, ever since, like, so I've been dabbling in the country rap genre for 6 years. That's just content wise.
Yeah.
Throughout the 6 years, I never thought that I would be sitting here right now knowing all the shit has gone down within just the last year. I won't even give it 2. I'll just give it the last year, and it's already been crazy. Add 2, it's just been really crazy. But like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit's wild as fuck. We got a bunch of dudes throwing out gay bars thinking it's fire.
Bro,
Dude.
okay, I gotta ask about this. As a rapper myself, bro, I don't know what's up with y'all in the country rap, but y'all talking about dicks and butts and butt fuckings, like,
and no
what is
lube,
going on, bro?
no rubber,
right?
like...
No lube, like, what is happening? And y'all wonder why. Like me, for example, I don't want nothing to do with country rap. Look, I think there's some really dope artists in country rap. I think there's some great humans in country rap. I don't want no part of that shit, bro. I'm good. Y'all way too comfortable about dicks and butts and shit. I'm good. Now we got spoons added to the list.
Yeah, and spoons now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, spoons. But I mean, but look, you're not safe in hip hop either. You got Diddy with his baby oil. I mean, like, come on now.
Listen, look, at the worst, at the very worst, I'm gonna get shot at some corner store. Okay, I ain't got to worry about no Diddy fucking me, dog. We all right on that note. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, man.
I'll take a bullet for 500, Alex, any day. You know?
I feel it. But I mean, like, for real though, like, I can't lie. Like, you know, the music industry is just fucked. Period. If you're independent or fucking,
you know what's making it worse? Look, I don't give a fuck, and I'll say this live on camera. You know what is making it this way? Look, honestly, and it's this easy. If you really look at the grand scheme of things, this is what is making it this way. The fucking fans, the followers, the people that watch this shit and comment and engage on all this dumbass shit. Y'all are the ones that are enticing this. Are the artists to blame? 100%. But they have no fuel if you don't put gas on their fire, bro.
True. I mean, that's true. I've been said this. Like, a lot of people are like, with this Ryan shit. Okay, well, if everyone stopped talking about him and stopped viewing his shit, what would happen? He would go away.
And you're seeing that now because Ryan has absolutely no idea what the fuck to say or do because there's no defending this, bro.
No. There's not. There's no way. But again, same situation, right? Look, Ryan was talking about a dead 16-year-old girl. Why is it always a fucking child, bruh?
Yeah.
Why is it always a fucking child that gets brought up in some shit? It's always a child.
And look, and maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but here's why. Because when someone sees in the title, 16-year-old child, that's gonna make them click on your shit.
That's fucking wild. It's disgusting.
Rest in peace to that girl, anyways, man. Ryan, you're a piece of shit for that, bro.
Facts.
Making that family relive all those haunting memories, bro. Like, I don't. Whatever.
And he didn't just make them relive it. He continued it for longer than a year. He still talks about it.
Yeah, but see, Ryan's one of them, and I'm putting air quotes up, grown men that only feel grown when he is belittling somebody.
No, when he's belittling women, mainly.
Well, yeah, probably in particular.
I'm just calling a spade, man.
But his personality, bro, he's not happy unless he's downing somebody, bro.
I mean, we've already seen what happens when it comes to other men. He needs other men to fight for.
Yeah, no, facts. But that comes from a life's worth of insecurities, bro. Your mama never hugged you enough.
Of course, I mean, no, she wasn't hugging him. They were kissing each other on the lips.
Well, and I'm saying his daddy never hugged him and said, "I love you, son."
Right. But I mean, have you met his mom? Have you seen his mother? I mean,
Well, I seen part of her lip one day.
yeah, you better be careful. They might catch something there.
I don't know. I kind of want to poke it. Or just,
Uncle Will knows all about
Lick
it.
it.
Look under his eye. He was looking up in there.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. I want to walk up and just flick it.
Just flick it.
Sup, girl? And just flick the mole.
No, I want to do the Austin Powers. Holy moly.
Moly, moly, moly.
Yeah.
Look, man, and this is the kind of trolling that should be. All this shit about kids and fucking daughters and weird sexual, like, bro, y'all need to grow the
And
fuck
calling
up.
people pedophiles for with no receipts. Like, if you're gonna throw that fucking word, you better have some receipts. Period.
I'll be the first to tell you. I'm guilty as fuck. I'll be the first to tell you. If I think you are a pedophile, I'll think it, but I will never, ever, ever come on a public platform and accuse you of that without solid proof. Like 100% certain proof. Because that is some kind of shit that can damage your life, your career, your
Everything.
business
Your
deals,
family.
anything. Facts, bro.
Your family, even. Like,
it's fun to troll, guys, but look, some of y'all that be trolling need to hold yourself a little bit more responsible.
look,
If you're gonna troll, at least have facts.
Bro, there's a difference between troll and just cruel. All right. We went from trolling, which is supposed to be funny, to just being cruel. And that's just keeping it a bug.
I don't know, man.
Trolling was meant to be funny and people laughing about it. It's not meant to be in a harm's way. It's not supposed to impact somebody's fucking life.
And the cool thing is, like, when it is that way and it's fun, like, I control, you control me back, and like at the end of the day, we laugh and we walk away and we get back up on another live stream to do it again.
Yeah.
You know, but now it's everybody trying to be like the next fucking pet detective. You bitches think you got something, but you don't.
Well, you can thank Ryan for that.
Well, I wouldn't even give him a pet detective badge. He's probably more like
Chat GPT.
Nah, he's Billy. He's fucking Billy Madison, bro. Like 46 years old in third grade.
Oh my god. For real though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this shit be weird though. Like these motherfuckers really be like I heard on a live sometime in the last few months. This dude said, as a like trying to diss somebody, he said, if we were in prison, I'd fuck you. What? Bro, you're gay.
Yeah, well,
you're fucking gay.
Well, okay, I gotta pose the question: if you're in prison, is it gay to be doing the fucking or be getting the fucking?
It's gay either way.
Ding, ding, ding! You got a winner, coach.
Motherfucker, if you ain't fighting that motherfucker and screaming, I don't know. You better if he bigger than you, you better grab them balls and twist, man.
Yeah.
Grab his dick and twist it. I'm saying, like, motherfucker, you ain't getting these cheeks. Not today. No sirree.
Give me the old dick twist. He said, "Oh my god, dude."
Something.
That is hands down one of the best videos I've ever seen on the internet, bro.
Facts, though.
Give me the old dick twister. He said, "Oh my god, dude." Yeah, I'll give me the old dick twist.
Yeah. But these motherfuckers are just mad. They just come up with the weirdest punchlines, and they think they're slick. Like Jordan, he's like, "I'll eat your ass with a spoon." What the fuck?
Look, to be fair, listen, I heard Jordan speak, and I'm almost 99.9% sure he's incest, bro.
I mean, that's possible.
I can't prove it, but the way he talks, bro, he reminds me of an incest person.
So you one of them? I won't say.
I think his uncle was. Well, there was some Diddy shit going on in the family. Let's just say that. Allegedly.
Damn. I mean, true though. He does sound weird when he talks.
Bro, he does.
But what's funny though? What was funny though about like let's talk about Jordan because we didn't talk much about him. But what was funny about his shit was
he don't deserve it, bro.
Motherfucker, man, this motherfucker was talking so much stuff. Oh, I'm tough. I'm so tough. None of you internet people can bother me. Blah blah.
24 hours later.
Not even, bro. This was like 5 minutes later. He got triggered and started talking.
No,
about
I'm saying like when you started seeing like the social medias get deleted and the YouTubes get deleted, he quickly fucked around and found out. And see, it's that found out part that always hits people hard.
Yeah, that found out is nothing to play with. He thought he was the king of the world. Oh, I got Up Church and da da da. He really thought Up Church was gonna have his back and everything. But hey, Jordan, where's Up Church?
I can say this. Okay, me and Triple T, obviously, we don't get along. We're not friends, nothing like that. But he was 100% accurate when he said last night that you have no idea what these trolls will do to you, bro.
Facts.
Like you look, y'all thought music trolls were bad? Nah, y'all don't fucked around and found out because now it's already too late. You guys are already integrated with the troll communities. It's already too late for some of y'all. And some shit like this comes out, dude. It's a wrap, dude.
It is a wrap. Motherfuckers from Black Ops, from fucking Call of Duty. You got these motherfuckers from Skype, from fucking AOL, like Yahoo Messenger.
These aren't the kind of trolls that are just gonna comment and be like, "Oh, your shit trash." No, bro. They're probably gonna sell your car on Craigslist for free.
Literally.
I'll be right back in 1 second.
But for real though, like the motherfucker did not know what he was going. He thought he was tough as nails. Oh, nothing can get to me. Okay, we've seen how long that lasted. Motherfucker did a real quick hot skip jump, turned around and said, "Nope, I don't want any part of that. Delete everything. Abort mission. Abort mission." Like, crazy work, bro. Fucking crazy work. I don't understand it. I can't respect it. And that goes for both of them. Like I said, for anyone that wasn't here when we was talking earlier, you got to be as loud as you are with Jordan as you should be just as loud with Uncle Dubb. And that's just.
I agree 100%.
That's just truth.
I stand with you on that, bro.
In
my opinion, I think Uncle Dubb is more of a danger to society than that Jordan dude ever will be, bro.
Yeah. I'm probably sure Jordan has like no charges. He's been a good boy.
Oh, he has charges. Oh, he definitely has charges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like pussy charges.
Shout out to Frog Plumbing.
Oh shit. I might have to check that out. But okay. But either way, like, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker, you can just tell he's one of those. He's just a little bitch. But then you got Uncle Dubb over here, and he's
super comfortable with what he's doing. Super comfortable.
He's comfortable as hell. That motherfucker comfy as fuck. He has no worries. Hakuna Matata.
Matata. Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Fucking wild. But true. For real, though. That's what the motherfucker's singing right now. Hakuna Matata. No worries. Like, come on now.
I'm just saying, here's my thing. Look, bro. Okay. And this is the only way I can really compare it. If a grown-ass man, okay, let's say we're at the fair. I'm at the fair with my family. I got my autistic child, and I got my 16-year-old daughter. Okay?
Right.
A dude walks up to my child and says, "Hey, you little retarded motherfucker." Yeah, you're getting punched in the mouth, bro.
Right.
All right? You're getting punched in the mouth.
100%.
Now, okay. If a dude walks up to my 16-year-old daughter and says, I'm gonna put a finger in your booty, or somebody gonna put whatever the fuck he said, he gonna get punched in the mouth, right?
Or shot.
I'm just saying, like, the energy, the
Yeah, the energy's
reception
the
of
same.
what was done is gonna be the exact same, bro. There is
Right.
no difference.
Right. It's very, very true.
The wonderful thing about Gotcha Man situation is that child is probably never gonna ever see that was said about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's never gonna have to understand what happened.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As far as this situation goes, that 16-year-old child might be on YouTube and hears that shit, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
But, and look, I'm going to say this about Jordan also. There's a reason. If you remember when he said all this shit, his brothers looked at him sideways. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? They didn't say anything, but they had that look on their face. I promise you, them brothers were not on them lives when he was talking. Because
bro,
hold on, I got a point behind this. On his apology, if you pay attention, he's not looking at the camera, he's looking above as if someone is directing him.
Bro, and that's what I'm trying to say is, like, them dudes was trying to stop him from crashing out before dude crashed the fuck out. They were literally telling him, like, hey, bro, no, look, just let it go. Chill. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Like, dude didn't listen.
Mm-hmm.
Funny how they ain't been back there.
Right.
They tried to tell him.
Motherfucker, that was a straight fight that night between them brothers. I promise you that.
Oh, if I would love to be a fly on the wall to see what conversations took place after that live, bro.
Same. Those conversations would be hella interesting.
And hell, who knows? Maybe that's half the reason why old buddy's deleting all shit, because even his own people is like, bro, you wrong for that.
Right. And then they hear all these phone calls and all that shit, and they're like, dude, we fought. Oh, we're fucked. We didn't realize that we said we were tough and you couldn't bother us. Well, you're bothering us.
Ding ding ding.
For real though, like, this shit's crazy as well. Like, bro, I don't understand. And of course, these motherfuckers are quick to judge a person by his looks and shit. They're talking shit. But what's funny is they're judging people on how they look, right? And what they got. But this motherfucker wearing Peter Pan pants.
Yeah, them pants was not it, big dog.
The motherfuckers dated from the Hook movie in the Disney's.
Bro, that boy looked like a pool boy from Days of Our Lives. And he didn't even get the part. He was a stunt double.
Right. Like, you want to talk about money, but you have no sense of fashion at all.
Hey, fuck money. You can't take money, bro. Let me tell you something. You can't take money where you're going when you die, bro.
Exactly.
That ain't coming with you. You
But
got
also,
to be rich in your heart.
You're a hard worker, but your boots clean.
Bingo.
Them boots didn't see a speck of dirt. What the fuck you mean you're a hard worker? I'll show you my boots. They're dirty as hell. They used to be tan, now they're black. All the fucking coal I be fucking dealing with.
Well, look, my boots were made for walking, and then I bought a truck, so fuck it.
But, like, for real, these motherfuckers want to brag about their money and brag, oh, well, we in this house and we have this business. Yeah, well,
he doesn't own that business. He does not own that business. Okay, let's put that out there right now. He does not own that business. His fucking elder family members own that business. Okay, Mr. Jordan, let's get that right now. You don't own that business, sir.
Right.
And also, y'all have been putting out the wrong number. Just saying, that's not the correct number.
Well, I mean, if you look on my Facebook,
It's not just look. It's a bunch of people putting out the wrong number. That is not the correct number.
did you see what I posted on my Facebook?
I had to go look.
So,
I had to go look.
I have the LinkedIn profile. I have a few other things
Let me see.
on there. It's a few posts down. You're gonna have to scroll through because
Yeah, I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. How many posts down we talking, bro? I'm like,
bro.
damn, 7 hours. I'm like 9 posts in. Just 7 hours ago. God damn.
My God, bro. My post.
I do think I remember seeing it. You said something about if you need this and that, hit me up. I think I do remember seeing that. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That was his LinkedIn. That was it. Like, bro, I'm gonna say this right now. LinkedIn has so much power. You could fuck somebody's whole life up with their LinkedIn profile.
Well, that's why you gotta be smart and not a retard. And you cannot put your shit on LinkedIn, you dummies.
Right.
Look, I will say this. Okay. I see Tanya had commented they took everything off their channel except for the one short of Triple T, of course. Look, Triple T is not my friend. If he ever wants to have a conversation, all he has to do is give me a call. Okay. I will say this though. Mocon, I seen the way you was moving, bro. After shit didn't go the way you wanted it to go, and now you trying to send information to them guys about Triple T. Them guys have no idea where to find that shit, and all of a sudden they got clips of Mocon. Fuck out of here, bro. And you talk shit on my dead 6-year-old child, and you think you got some kind of moral high ground to stand on? You just dropped a diss less than 2 months ago, a month ago, actually, and brought up Frankie again. But you think you're going to stop it. Stop.
Yeah, I've never liked Mocon. I still don't respect him. I don't fuck with him. He's a piece of shit too. And that's the thing. Like, Jay Davenport, he made this comment, and I've said this multiple times. He said it's just weird how all these people that are supposed to be professional, and they're not even acting professional.
I agree with that statement. I also do. Look, I'll publicly say it. I do think Jay got some weird shit on his track record that, look, I ain't judged dude because I don't. He stands by his story, and that's, as a man, that's what I got to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Till I find proof otherwise. But it don't look good for the home team for sure.
Me, I don't see. For me, look, everybody has a past. People can change. Now, depending on what your past is.
I got a speeding ticket.
Doesn't mean you didn't do shit that you didn't get caught for. I ain't stupid. The fuck?
But that's the thing. If they didn't catch me, what makes you think you can catch me? You know what I'm saying? Catch me if you can. I'm the gingerbread man.
Let's see. Look. So I don't really give a fuck about a person's past like that unless they're like a pedophile. Then that's automatically off bad. So you're a pedophile. You should be shot.
Yeah, that's literally like
that's a cure.
The only acceptable thing for a pedophile is a flying projectile. 1000%. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, facts. But like, if you did some shady shit, like robbed somebody 10, 20 years ago, I don't give a fuck. That was 10 years ago.
Bro, if you sold a line of cocaine, I don't give a fuck about that neither. Hey, fuck it, I was smoking cocaine. The fuck, bitch.
Right.
It was good cocaine back then. It ain't had no fentanyl in it. You know?
Shout out to Beverly Howard, man. She put out in a comment, and she said, if you've never done cocaine in the bathroom stall on the bathroom toilet, then you can shut the fuck up. I said, oh shit. Truth though.
Nah, look, drugs are bad, folks. Drugs are bad. I don't do no drug. Look, I did that in my past life. Right. I got kids now. I'm a family man.
We're not Ryan Upchurch.
Hell no, bro. I can't be doing Adderalls for days. Fuck that. I got shit to do, bro. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Bro, for real though. I should be miserable.
I wouldn't even diss Richard Simmons like that, Christopher. Honestly, Richard Simmons is way more respectable than fucking Jordan, bro. You know? I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro.
I mean, true. I can't argue that. I can't argue that one at all.
Well, hey man, I appreciate you letting me up, bro. I'm gonna jump down. I might
yeah.
do my own little thing here in a minute.
I feel it.
But,
Man,
I appreciate you, bro. And look, I do also appreciate you bringing light to whatever the fuck going on with old Uncle fucking Stub Nub, whatever the fuck you want to call him.
Yeah,
I think
it's important.
Honestly, it's a shame. It's a shame. And I'll say this, and I'm signing off after I say this but it's true. It's a shame that he has even been involved in the community for so long. It really is, bro.
Yeah.
And look, there was times where I felt like he was spited on some shit, and I'll stand by that. I'll stand. But that's side conversations for another day. Right. However, like looking at this dude and seeing what he's done, he don't deserve, in my opinion, he don't deserve a face on this platform.
No,
at all.
Sure. What's so good about giving these toxic people a platform?
Well, it just depends on how toxic you are and what you bring back in return. Really, I mean, if we're being logistical about it, that's what it is. I'm not judging nobody's character. I'm talking about numbers, bro. Like, you're not, look, at the end of the day, we are human beings. The one thing that most of us should have is common sense. And you're not going to do some shit if it don't make sense. Sometimes it makes literal sense to do what you do.
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
Hey, look, before I dip out, can I share my screen and play a song with you, bro? I think you'll like it. I know you'll like it.
Yeah, sure.
You'll like it, trust me. You won't be disappointed. It's my shit, bro. Hold on. I gotta find it. Shout out to the fucking council, bro.
Yeah, the council's my
them boys is it, son. Them boys is it.
Yo, me and them be kicking it, man. I'll be doing it.
So
I'm actually possibly gonna be doing some work for Matthew Cooper here.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. He's a good he's a good motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, Matthew Cooper he's a dope individual. So is Dustin Dank. He's a cool dude. A lot of them dudes over there are cool as fuck.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, salute to you. Salute to all y'all in the chat. Fuck them other weirdos. Nobody gives a fuck about them. Fuck that. Let's get back to the music and good vibes. Let's stop putting fucking fuel on these dumbass motherfuckers that don't deserve no attention. Fuck them. They deserve to die in hell alone. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Big screen that shit. I'm actually in this video, by the way. I'm in the crowd in the night scene, so.
All right, y'all.
I smell it, let me inhale it though. Take a deep breath, exhale it slow. When you see them weed suits, boy, you better know. Leave you looking like Helen Keller, bro. Every show, everywhere we go, we bring a whole cloud. Make moves quietly, but we smoke loud. Keep a loud pack riding in the back of the cloud. Rap cat like pass me some snacks, stack of munchies like a motherfucker. Fucking fried so high, I could bungee out this motherfucker. And they rolling up another one, and another one. In my DJ Khaled voice, I'm bugging some, but you know where we from. Oh, high, oh. Fool taking gas, so we ride slow till we hit the highway and ride. Go, foot on the gas, puffing gas. Whoa.
Smoky way, big blunt,
All black.
big smoky way, big blunt, blow it in the air. Big smoky way, big blunt.
Let me pass it over here to everybody.
Big smoky way.
Here comes the boy.
Open up and vibe with some of that London pound cake. Type the shit that hit you, gon' fuck around, make the ground shake. Rolling up a blunt of something that looks like a sawed-off. Smoke so fucking loud, blowing your fucking chest off. Let them breathe.
Let him breathe.
I'm rolling up in the hot air, but smoking Cali trees. We too till I die, but let kush inside my baggie, please. Unless you're rolling 3.5, then you can't fuck with me. I'm running with the council till they put me in the dirt. But in demon chasing mean until they put me in a hearse. Got tired of drinking with my demons, only made it worse. And only rolling on sativas when it's time to put in work. Ain't drinking out the bottle, we ain't blowing on no perks. Sick of seeing my friends with they face up on the shirt. We ain't out here in the streets and we ain't out here slinging work. I smoke to leave my body if you're no man on this earth.
Big blunt, blow it in the air. Big smoky wet. Big blunt, blow it in the air. Big smoky wet. Big blunt, blow it in the air. Big smoky wet.
Yo, shout out to the council. If you don't know, now you know. You know who they are. And by the way, speaking of Matthew Cooper, that song he didn't sing in, but he has a few songs that he sings in. And if you hear the recording, it's not good enough. You got to go see him live. Because that's when you actually see the true energy of Matthew Cooper and his amazing vocals. Like, he's got a killer vocal for sure. Don't sleep on him. All right. But like I said, man, we gonna stay on these motherfuckers' necks. I'm not done. I don't respect any of this. I never will. Never have. And I'm always going to stand on 10 on it. This shit's weird behavior. And if you aren't okay with this man talking about a kid, you damn sure shouldn't be okay with this one. So I invite you all that energy you put on that guy, let's put it on that one. Because he said some vile shit about children. About a 16-year-old girl. And a lot of you guys that are quiet are the same ones that were loud about the Kylie Rodney and about Ryan. May she rest in peace. However, you have a problem with Ryan doing that. You have a problem with him doing what he did. We should have a problem with him doing what he did. Because they're all bringing up children. And that is what we're here for. And if anybody could tell, I was quite pissed off. I still am. It bothers me. And that's why I was so adamant about doing this live. I didn't care if I had anybody come up as panel guests or not. I don't need guests to have a voice. My tags do pretty well. Clearly. Got the message out. Got it enough for dipshit to respond. And say whatever open threats he had to say. Thinking that was going to make me be quiet. If only he knew who I really was. He would not have thought that. Anybody knows me. You try to test me and tell me that I have to be quiet, I'm going to just be louder. Just to piss you off. And I'm hoping to get the reaction. That's what I do. I'm not even in front. I'm an asshole. I'm a king of assholes, okay? Like, I could be petty as fuck. I'm also a Scorpio, so it makes sense. That's just how it works. Don't fuck with a Scorpio. what is it? No wrath, like a scorned Scorpio, something like that. There's no wrath like Scorpio scorned. That's what it was. That's. But I have work tomorrow, so I've already spent about an hour and a half on here. Let me see 1 second before I call it, because I did have someone saying they were interested coming up. It's 10:06 though. He might have got busy with the kiddos, which is all good. The end of the day, look, if you're going to be mad at this one, better be mad at this one. Period. At the end of the day, they both did wrong. They both talked about children in fucked up ways. Shout out for Gotcha Man. Shout out to you, bro, for how you're handling this shit. If it was me, I'd be furious. But no, this shit needs to stop. Children do not belong in any YouTube beefs or any fucking beef at all. Doesn't matter if it's YouTube or not. Like, there is no reason to put children into the mix. You're that triggered, maybe you need to take a fucking minute and self-reflect on why you're that triggered about what was said. Maybe it has some truth to it. I mean, isn't that what everybody's trying to preach to Ryan? Oh, well, maybe there's some truth in it. Self-reflect. Maybe that's why no one's around. Sounds like other people need to take that same advice. You're butthurt about what someone says about you, and you get triggered enough to talk about their child. Maybe that's time for you to self-reflect. And that's what this one did. This one started it. He was butthurt because they kept bringing him up. So he goes at his daughter. And then he sees Gotcha Man's name and he lets all loose. But this man was triggered so much that he had to be in that chat to listen to everything. Right, because how else are you supposed to know they're talking about you? Because if you don't go and click on their videos, you don't hear anything they have to say. Crazy how that fucking works. But of course, I didn't expect seeing myself telling a 50-year-old man this information. But here we are. So, with that being said, I'm going to leave it out with this song real quick. Why? Because I fucking love it. I do believe Triple T is live, so feel free to hop over there, give some love and support. But as for right now, we still have the war tour going on. Shout out to Adam Calhoun. He also gave a bunch of super chats out and donated all that money he gave out to autism.
We ain't trying to hear it, put your hands in the air.
Make sure you guys get your tickets. I'll leave the link to the tickets in the description, and it'll be the pinned comment. I'll see you guys out on the road.
We ain't gonna cancel ours.
First they gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes. Gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes.
I've been whipping and running since just a youngin'. I got scars from the come up, hit me hard in the stomach. I got dealt shitty cards, turn $1 to 100. Now the bars that I write got me cars in abundance. And when it comes to price, there's no budget. Life's a bitch, so I fuck it. She won't even let you touch it. Lord forgive me, I'ma up it. Pray later and face the judgment. These haters are holding grudges, and they ain't killing shit. I hope I see you out in public.
When that Chevy bow tie come rolling down the block, there's a good chance somebody gon' drive. Ain't no time to be afraid, gotta stand on what you say. If you tryna play it safe, call the cops. First they gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes. Gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes.
All I do is rap about being violent. If you grew up how I did, you probably cringe and close your eyelids. I've been wildin', I've been down this road before, check the mileage. Tires worn, I've been grinding all my life. No brakes, all gas. I don't fuck around with hybrids, I will break your ass. You been laying down in bed while I done made my bag. And when you wake your ass up, you can hate on that. Fuck around and say some shit that you ain't taking back.
When that Chevy bow tie come rolling down the block, there's a good chance somebody gon' drive. Ain't no time to be afraid, gotta stand on what you say. If you tryna play it safe, call the cops. First they gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes. Gon' run, then they gon' hide. It don't really matter, cause we be outside. We be outside. Bunch of crazy white boys, ain't no fear in their eyes.